Okay, I think we're live. Clickbait. There's no clickbait. The event is ending, guys. The title makes it seem like Loomian Legacy shutting down. Damn, that was a better title. I should have gone with that one. I should have gone with that title, man. Damn it. What was I thinking? That title is way better. Okay. Let's get some last minute hunting in then. Let me quickly go ahead and publish the video to the Llama or the Loomian Discord really fast. And let's get right into hunting then. What's up, Sadie? How's it going? You are my least favorite bald person? That's funny you say that because I don't know if you can tell or not right now. I'm not really bald. So I don't qualify, man. Sorry. I just don't qualify. What can I say? Do I have any like extra PC boxes just to dump stuff? Not really. I've kind of like used every PC box I have. Yeah, I've kind of used all of them. Well, I'm gonna put all of these here for now, I guess. And then let me get my disket. How old am I? I am 27? I think 27. I think. Right? I think it's 27. 76, bruh. What the heck? You think? I think so. I don't really keep track of like my birthday because I don't really celebrate my birthday. Jimby is really our very first encounter for the stream. Jimby, you're getting knocked out immediately. I do not care. I do not care, Jimby. Okay, you're dying. Okay, let me change the fines. Nothing yet. I'm not keeping track of Jimbys. It's not happening. What do you mean Loomian Legacy is ending? I'll actually pin it. The Loomian Legacy Jolly Village event is ending later today. But yeah, the Jolly Village is ending, that's why. But yeah, someone actually said in chat, the title makes it seem like Loomian Legacy is shutting down. That was such a better title, man. I should have used shutting down. When is the next event after this? What events do we usually do? There's obviously Christmas, Halloween, Easter, Lunar, Sweet Retreat, Cosmior. I don't know. Oh, Lunar. I guess Lunar, if we're doing one. Will there be a Valentine's event? I think we usually do those as well, don't we? Can you confirm the egg event will be happening? Which one? Talking about the Loomian one? Or are you talking about the official Roblox one? Because you just said egg event. I'm assuming you mean Loomian. I would expect so. I'm pretty sure that's the only way to get Dregadine. We skipped Valentine's for 2024? Oh, did we? Oh, I don't even remember, to be honest. When will mints be here? Mints and capsules, like ability-changing items, will be added on later on in a future update. We're saving those for a new mechanic. You can probably guess what that mechanic is gonna be if you, slam the community's two brain cells together. Oh yeah, I got some Red Bull. I am so freaking tired today. when are you guys gonna add some new move animations? I'm not sure. We have an animator now, but they're mostly working on like walking and like running animations, idle animations, that type of thing. So I'm not sure. I think he might still be getting used to it. I'm not entirely too sure like how fast he's at working on animations or if he's doing this full time. I don't know. But I would be down for some more move animations. Might be clickbait. Yeah, I should have used Loomian Legacy shutting down. That was a better title, right? I think it's a better title. When's today is the Christmas event ending? If you look in the Discord or on the tweet, isn't it like 9 PM CST or something like that? It's not at the usual time. The guy in the Discord was talking about you trash talking him. Who? I was trash talking someone? Who? I don't know who Tremendous is. Yeah, I don't know who Tremendous is. You were trash talking me? I don't trash talk anyone, guys. Come on, what? That doesn't sound like me. Unless it's Devtrons playing Marvel Rivals. You're a DPS, bro. What do you mean begging for a heal? You're around 10 walls, man. I can't heal your goofy butts. Is the event ending? Yes, today. This is the last day to hunt. What healer do I play? Right now I'm playing tank. For some reason, healers are getting like picked. I got to diamond now as well. Healers are generally like the first role to get picked now. I don't know why. So right now I have been playing tank a lot. I played a lot of Doctor Strange. He's really good. I've played a lot of Venom. Venom's cool, but it's kind of hard to like use Venom really well. Like if your DPS aren't pushing up with you, like Venom is pretty rough. Strange is great. I've tried Magneto. Magneto's alright. I'm not super used to him yet, but I need to get used to him a little for whenever I start getting to the ranks where people get bans. What are the other tanks? Penny. I've been playing Penny a lot. Penny is really good at like defending the like convergence and whatever. Like there's two different well actually there's technically 3 game modes. There's domination, which is like basically just like 1 point in the middle and both teams fight for it. And then there's like the car moving one. There's like push and defend, but there's like 2 different versions of it. There's convergence and there's like a slightly different one. I don't know what the difference is. I think it's just that one of them has the car spawn immediately, and the other one you have to capture a point to get the car to spawn, I think. Penny's really good at defending on that. I'm not really good at using Penny on attacking low. But for right now, I have been using a lot of Groots. I've been using so much Groot. Groot is so freaking good. Groot is so good. It's honestly ridiculous how good Groot is once you like know what you're doing. I think I played like 1 or 2 games of Hulk. I haven't tried Captain America. Like for the tanks, let me actually look at the Marvel Rivals tanks. What do we have so far? That image is tiny, bro. The mask? Heck no. Yeah, that image is tiny. Okay, actually, I think I've mostly gone over them, haven't I? Okay. What are the tanks in Marvel Rivals? Can I just get like a list of them? Google, please. That's all I want. Okay. Magneto I've tried a little bit. I've honestly just switched to Groot. I like Groot way more. Hulk I've tried. I don't like the fact that you have to like, basically you have to spam jump with it. Not a really big fan. I would rather use Venom, to be honest. A lot easier to play. Captain America I've never touched. Thor I have tried. Thor is really fun. You basically just like jump over the opponent's tanks, and then you just keep using your shift ability, and you just keep pushing their tanks into the rest of your team. So they're basically just stuck in a circle, and we just all beat on them. Thor's been pretty fun. I've played a few games with him. Venom's really good. I like Venom a lot. I rarely get to play Venom low, because I'm usually playing with Chris Super or Sorrybun, and if Chris Super is on tank, he mains Venom, and if Sorrybun is on tank, he mostly mains Thor, so we kind of need a shield character, so I usually play Doctor Strange. But I've been playing Groot a lot more, and Groot is nasty. And then Penny. Penny's good. I like Penny. But I think Groot is just dumb. Groot is really freaking good. Yeah, Mr. Fantastic is like Mr. Fantastic is more tank than duelist, kinda, to be honest. I haven't tried Mr. Fantastic though. I think I just used him for like 1 or 2 games just to do like the events. I don't really like Mr. Fantastic, I'm not gonna lie. I also like to like try Spider-Man for a little bit. I don't get Spider-Man. I've only played 1 game with him, but Spider-Man is so tough. I have no idea what I'm doing on it. I was throwing the entire time just to get the event done. What's my rank? I'm Diamond. I think I'm just Diamond 3 right now. Like, I've just barely gone to Diamonds. It has been rough, though. I can pull up the, I just had a really good Groot game earlier today while I was in a meeting. I'm like, okay, you guys are just yapping now? Like, basically the meeting's over. I'm gonna go queue up some, Marvel Rivals now. Grim, why couldn't you just be Gamma? Or why not? Where is it? Yeah, found it. This was the game. Like this is probably one of the best Groot games I've had. Probably one of the best Groot games. They just dealt a lot of damage. I just kept walling them off. I think at one point they went like 3 tanks, 2 healers, just to try and deal with me, but I just kept walling their tanks off, and I guess no one on their team was making any comms, because I just kept walling them in and just meleeing them non-stop. They just wouldn't do anything. It's for the event, rats. How dare you use the Kyogre saddle instead of the Prope? Does the Prope one work for the faster encounters? I don't know. Damage blocks is crazy. I mean, yeah. That wasn't even like a full game. That was like a 17-minute game, 16-minute game. It didn't go like overtime. It was just like a normal 2-round game. But yeah, Groot is so fun. It's always great as well, like, once like the overtime bar pops up, it's like, oh, they've just touched it, but they ran out of time, so I have to like get back to the point really fast. It's always fun just to, as Groot, just to use your walls as like a Fortnite box. You just wall them out of the site and they just lose. Is there going to be anything after the events? You'll have to wait and see. Are you guys going to add new seasons once a few months, or add a new one every time the previous one ends? We're going to be doing probably a week or two delay between each season. Seasons will probably last like maybe 2 months. And then after each season, we'll probably have like a week or 2 weeks of downtime. That's probably what we're going to do. If you press S and enter, it leaves you from your encounter. Yeah, I know. That's like for the Xbox support, basically, that we've got in the game. You can use your keyboard to hit any of the things. But the best part is, if I just have my mouse here, I only have to press one button. When is the Ash Ninja replacement? I don't know, man. I'm not the right person to ask. I have no idea. No. Season 0, I believe, is ending this Thursday. So Season 1 probably won't happen until like a week or 2 weeks after that. I guess that's technically 10 days, maybe 17. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Will soul moves be banned from experiments? Yes. We're gonna remove soul moves from experimental. It's not really experimental if you can just use soul moves, because at that point it's not really experimental. It's who can use Hellstorm and like Electroshock faster, basically. What if Season 1 launches 7 months? I don't know about that one, okay? I don't know about that one. Talking about the events, Ibram. Okay. Why was the event extended? We're just not available to shut it down at the normal time. That's it. There's nothing like there's a special reason why we're extending it. Yeah, basically. But the soul moves, I think, should just be like a nonsense type of thing. Because, like, it's not really experimental if, like, oh, let's try giving, like, I don't know, Lyricat Disorgan. Or, no, that's probably not, like, the best example. It's like, does this Loomian need fire coverage as, like, we can try it in experimental, but it's like, okay, well, why would you do that when you can just put Hellstorm on Halo? There's no point in, like, testing, like, oh, Fire Breath might be fine on this Loomian when you're just playing against people who are just spamming Hellfire, for example. It's just, there's no point for it. I don't think you can do that. I'm always. You can rally for, like, the box one, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure about the Valentine's one. I think that one's technically a reskin. Will rallying get more updates in the future? Yes. Yes. I'm not going to speak too much about this because I don't know when it's going to happen. But we are getting more totems. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say exactly what the totems do or what. That's all I'm going to say. Also, to go with that, I don't know when that's going to happen. That probably won't happen for a while. Are you guys going to roll any of the balance changes this update? Season 1 update? We'll probably do that probably in like the week or 2 weeks break before season 1. The issue is we want to give people enough time to like get used to the balance changes and then season 1 rolls out. But it's like, damn, we have so much to freaking do. I feel like they'll overcomplicate things. For what, Ufus? Talk about the totems? Totems? I mean, in what way? Because I didn't say anything specific about what they would do. Will you ever increase the rank boost tokens? I don't think the tokens rewards from ranked is a problem, to be honest. I think they give you enough, especially like in like if we add more ways to get free boost tokens in the game, like the wheel or whatever, or like a daily quest type of thing. I think the tokens from ranked are fine. It's mostly just like the other prizes you can probably build up upon. You got a male Vara 2 before pity. It would have been an alpha anyway, man, right? It would have been an alpha anyway. The event, Kelvin. The event. The event is ending today. How come the daily quests are always limited to events, though? Because we don't have like a system like that for the main adventure yet. Because like, I mean, I guess we could like tell people, okay, go play like arcades or whatever, or like go get a scar of this on the arcade. I don't know. We'll have to like think about that later. Okay. Does drop of youth work on fully evolved Loomians in nonsense? I don't believe so. Items still have, you still have to like follow the rules. Is hazard set in Mamas goods? I mean, it doesn't have to be like strictly hazard. You could run it as like an offensive hazard setter, so yeah, that's fine. Like run like slap down, fade away, primal slash, and or basher, whatever, and then just like babs on there. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I feel like nonsense should ignore the item rule. That's a little bit too convoluted though, because then we're gonna think like, okay, well, what about specialty gloves, specialty goggles, specialty boots, or stuff like that. I just don't think it's worth it. Talking about the event, epic. The event is ending. You got a Gamma Grimuline yesterday. Damn. Nice. Breezy should get Peace of Mind and Boombash Airblades. We'll see. It's just hard to make Spreezy different from every other bug type. It's really hard. I want it to be more like a fast, bulky support mon. So it's really hard to like make it different. Basically, kind of similar to Garbantis, but more support-based. You got a Gamma Grim. Nice. Duck. You should totally give Fishgana Rejuvenate. I don't think so. I don't think Fishgana needs Rejuvenate. Fishgana, I would still say, is pretty good. You rarely see it, but is that because of Cosmere just existing? Like once Cosmere loses regifts, will Fishgana start popping up more often? Maybe. Rate your Little Cup team. Pyramind, Lantot, Wild Owl, Burroach, Fentern, Eliphage, Wimpor. I can't really rate it because I haven't built a Little Cup team. So I have no idea what is good. I know low for tournaments for Little Cup. I'm pretty sure Eliphage and Pyramind are bans. I'm pretty sure. Fishgana is also pretty hard to use. I mean, yeah, you gotta be like pretty conservative for it. Like for Cosmere, you can send it out on Slumber whenever you need to heal. For Fishgana, it's like more bulky offensive. I mean, you can run it bulky offensive. You could like run health and range attack with some speed. You could run max health and max range defense with stratagem. It's pretty good. It has a few different options. We'll have to wait and see Epic. Where will they be purchased? I don't think mints and capsules will be purchasable. We'll I guess we'll have to wait and see. Lunar New Year? What about it? Solmo should either get removed from Dream Teams or be one-time use. They're gonna be a nonsense, Shadow. They're just gonna be limited to nonsense. They'll be removed from experimental. Like, if you're going in nonsense, you're gonna be expecting that type of stuff anyway, but for experimental, I don't think they should exist there. I think experimental with abilities changing and moves changing, but no soul moves is fine, right? I think that's what experimental does. I don't think you can have illegal TPs, right? That's just nonsense. So yeah, that's fine, because like people could host tournaments like, oh, you get like one coverage move and like one very specific Loomian. Or you can like change one of your abilities on one Loomian. I think that'd probably be pretty good. You should totally add Propane Mutagun to the game. I'm down. Okay, I am down. Ha. What the heck, man? Does specialty Ace Gargolem hit the hardest in the game? Yeah. Well, actually, I guess it depends. Technically not. Damn, nice. It's Idio. Ooh. Technically yes, but technically no, Shadow. Because Gargolem's best move is Earthquake or Landslide, which is what, 90 base power? Actually, no. I guess you've got Nosedive, which is 95 base power or strength. I think you're probably better off using a Loomian that has a stronger move, but less melee attack. So I believe Morphezu and Behemoth hit harder, technically. Doesn't Specialization hit harder? Yes, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Specialization hits harder than Ace. Because Specialization gives you 25% stab and 100% extra damage, whereas Ace just changes your 25% stab to 100s. So Specialization is technically better, but you only have one move, which is a big drawback. Like, draw. Can you give Breezy Brain Exercise? We'll we'll see. We'll see. Am I gonna add old Soul Burst back in the future? Yeah, every Soul Burst comes back. No Soul Burst will be, like, events only. Or, like, limited time only. They'll always come back. Like, the Soul Burst, Icicle, and Celesting will come back in next year's Christmas, or this year's Christmas events. Check out the DM. Okay. What did you send me? A concept for max shards. This item drops from roamings, lets you max out 3 of the stats of your choice. Yeah, but because we don't have something like that, that means we have to spend time making you, or letting you, like, choose 3 stats. Honestly, Kerem, at that point, we might as well just make it max out all of the stats instead of just 3. That way we don't need, like, a new menu pop-up, which requires more work, requires new UI. It might as well just max out every stat, to be honest, or 3 random stats. I think we're probably fine, though. I mean, I think the backgrounds are cool enough, to be honest. Can you still buy the previous PvP Loomians on the rank shop the next season? Do you mean like the Chi Enter? If you have a voucher, the Chi Enter will always be available. But if you use your voucher, you won't be able to see that in the shop anymore. That's going to be how we avoid the voucher shop from being crowded and, like, it has way too many Loomians on it. You'll only see the Loomians if you have the voucher. Will the starter Loomians get a Soul Burst? I would hope so. Once you get more at 1, it's the same deal. I mean, yeah, true. True. Thoughts on Season 0 ranked? Lashen and Luminami are the most annoying things in the world. So I think it's safe to say they are definitely deserving of some nerfs. Lashen is getting a pretty, like, I mean, Lashen losing Fadeaway is a pretty big nerf, but in the grand scheme of things, like compared to Luminami, it's a pretty small nerf. But Luminami is getting hit pretty hard, but to be honest, it probably deserves it. Could the Power Napper ability get buffed again in the future a little bit? Yes, but we'll see how it goes first. Why are you not letting us abuse Solar Punch with Fog 2.0? Because that would be broken, and I'm not trying to have like an entire season again with broken Loomians. I'm gonna pass. Melee Slick Shell win. I'm gonna have to say no. I haven't like fully decided what I'm gonna ban in Season 1. I want to wait for the balance changes before I like fully decide on everything. But for right now, I am pretty like focused on a few Loomians. Soul Burst Icicle is definitely going to be banned. I'm not even going to like test that one with the balance changes. It's just banned. I don't care. Swirl is going to be banned. It's just not competitive. It's just random. And that's not really fun to play against. And then the Titans are probably going to get banned. Just until I can figure out what I want to do with the Expert Onslaught moves. I just don't want to ban a move. I would rather just ban the Loomian as a whole. But, I don't know. I say that, but it's only Expert Onslaught and only the Titans have lows. Imperial's getting a nerf, Weaselin's getting a nerf, so I think lows will be fine. We can see low. Can I get unbanned from Loomian? I am not the person you should be talking to, man. I don't deal with bans. I have a chance to beat Swirl without losing anything, but something is auto-deaded for Zenful is there. I mean, yeah, it's really tough to beat Swirl if you're battling someone that knows what they're doing. I don't even want Kratos low, to be honest. I'm just gonna run. Are we gonna get more Duskit reskins this year? I don't know. Probably not. I kind of doubt it. We've already had like quite a few Duskit reskins now. We've had the Santa one this year. We've had the plush kits. We've had the skeleton Duskit. We've had the rainbow one. I think we're good on Duskits for probably a few years, to be honest. If Thunder got a new ability, is it could be calling back up? It's basically emergency exit. On Thunder? I don't know if Thunder would use that low. Or like emergency exit, don't you want that on something somewhat bulky? Do I have any idea what reskins might be coming this year? I mean, yeah, I've got a vague idea about a few things. But it's only like after we start working on something like that. Can we get Mutagon and Elephage reskins? We had an Elephage reskin for Halloween, so I don't know if we'll see one of those for a while. Mutagon we haven't seen in what, a year? 2 years? I think a year, right? Oh, Ice Mutagon was 2021? Damn, never mind. Oh, was that the only Mutagon reskin we did? Wasn't there another one? If you had a hard-hitting ice or electric type, and you bring it, and they bring Sorrel, it's not even a challenge. I mean, it still kind of is tremendous. Again, if the opponent has, like, Imperior, they can sacrifice that to get rid of your ice or electric type very easily. But the best part is, Swirl has Perch. So on the first turn, it goes for dodge. It gets, let's say for example, a speed increase, so now it's guaranteed to outspeed you. It can just spam Perch, so it's not weak to electric or ice anymore. So it can live the hit, get another set of boosts, then go for dodge, and do it all over again. If it gets like defenses increases, you're not gonna kill it. Even with super effective hits. Because they just won't exist anymore. You could look at Rogue Assault on the Perch. I think doesn't it become a null type, not a simple type? So Rogue isn't actually super effective. I think? Or is that just Flail? Who should I talk to get him banned? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't work in that out of the game, so I have literally no idea. Yeah, a Pyramind reskin would be kind of cool. When was the last time we did a Pyramind reskin? We did the rainbow one, but is that it? We haven't? Yeah, I guess it's just a rainbow one. That's technically a reskin. Technically. Rainbow one isn't even a reskin. It technically is. Technically. You should give Thunder Flame Charge, but electric, trust me. Or we don't? I think Thunder is pretty freaking good right now. Not gonna lie. If we're gonna look at like any of the power jaw users, it would probably be Garlash. But Garlash is fine. Like, yet it's not super common like Hunder or Tyrex, but it has its own place. Basically awesome. Basically. Will there be any new PvP items in Season 1? I don't think so. I don't know when items are gonna come. I have no idea. Because right now we want to wrap up like the PvP stuff. Like, we got a few things left to fix for Dream Teams. We're gonna get spectating out. We're gonna wrap up the Christmas event. We're gonna get loads, like I said, those PvP fixes out. We're gonna do the balance changes for that. Then after that, we want to like try and jump into Route 9, like as fast as possible, I think is what the goal is. So I don't know when items would come, to be honest. No idea. Will there be an item to rally a Loomian with the ability you want? I don't know about that. What am I gonna do with Hydrolin? Its secret ability, or one of its abilities, like the critical hitting one, that is gonna get buffed. And it's gonna be really freaking strong. You should give Tayushinu a new ability, because I feel like it's not used much. Tayushinu doesn't need new abilities, I think it just needs more moves. It's just that for like the support moves, I want to add more into the game. It's just that we need new Loomians that make sense for those moves to put them in the game. Yeah, Look of the Sea. Hydrolin is gonna be pretty crazy. It's basically gonna be like, what's another mixed attacker that kind of sucks? And don't say all of them. Technically, you're not wrong, Glow. It's kinda like Gargolem. No, but Gargolem's good. Kinda like Loomian. Let me look at the stats. There's a mixed attacker that is pretty garbage, like early on in the game. Let me see what it is. Mistlebud, get the heck out of here, man. Nobody want you. Oh, I guess like Eclipse is gonna be a much better Eclipse. Like, damn. Much better Eclipse. Like, Eclipse is more like on like Hydrolin's just gonna nuke. It's gonna hit like crazy. Eclipse relies on its typing because it has really good typing and immunities. It doesn't have like any damage increasing ability. How did I forget about Eclipse? Can we get an official wiki page? The fandom one sucks. You really want us to work on more things? I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one. No, the Eclipse isn't getting its all-speed stat back. It doesn't need it. It's getting a lot of freaking stuff. You work? I mean, I gotta do all the moves and stuff, man. I gotta do all the balance changes. And then I'm actually more involved now with the dev team than I was before. Like, I actually have to attend meetings now. I have to sit with Lando in a meeting for like 2 hours. Usually 1 to 2 hours. Like, man, my life sucks. So yeah, I have to attend meetings now. Well, especially now, more so because rank is out. But yeah, I have a lot more say about updates as well, so I can always get my ideas, like especially in meetings, like, hey, that sounds like a good idea, but what if we like maybe change this one thing slightly to this? So, yeah. Can we make Revenine just a tiny bit faster? I think Revenine's fine. When did you pass 125k? We've been at 126k for a while. Yeah, we've been here for a while, man. What the heck? But yeah, for me right now, obviously I still gotta like do my old work, like I gotta focus on like balance changes, even more so now because of ranked. Still gotta do like the new items and whatnot. Gotta do like all of the normal balancing that I do, so like stats, moves, abilities. I don't always do the descriptions of the Loomians, but now it's like kind of 50-50 if I do it or Orlando does it. Like for their Lumidexes, for example. There's a couple that I've done now. I am involved a lot more with like the artists, so it's like, hey, this Lumian's cool. Maybe we could like, I could give like suggestions for like maybe tweaks, or like, hey, like this final evolution looks like a little bit too similar to like the middle stage or the first evolution. Typing as well. I have a lot more say in the typings. Although I kind of always did. I kind of always had like the most say for the typings, to be honest. So yeah. Then I gotta like help tests. And if it's like for the rank tests stuff, like the rank update, I had to test the most because I'm like the only person on the team that really did PvP and knows what to look for. So yeah. I've got more responsibilities. And hey, at least I don't have to code. At least I don't have to learn coding again. Because I haven't touched Roblox coding since like 2012. It has been over 10 years. I don't freaking remember any of it. When does the event end? Today. I think it's at like 9 PM CST. If you look in the Discord or on Twitter, I think we've actually announced the time. I just don't remember. Did they increase Toy Polygon gleaming chances? No. Can you guys change the timer in PvP to be more like Showdown? Yes. Oh, I forgot about that actually. I wanted to do that for Season 1. I'll have to bring that up. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. Kinda forgot about that. I'll quickly DM Landu. That's on my list. Yeah, I honestly completely forgot. When are the balance changes coming? Probably in between seasons. So we are getting them. We are, before Season 1 starts. And if we need to, I think it would make the most sense if we don't have the time to do the balance changes in between like the 1 or 2 weeks. We just push Season 1 back until they're done. I think that's fair, right? Like, Season 1 should not start until we have the balance changes. I'm sorry, but I just don't want. the same meta game every season. I'm not gonna change up like the meta this drastic like every season, unless it's needed. I'll mostly be like looking at like the top stuff, like okay, like the top 10 Loomians. Let's try and like maybe tweak you guys. Like, well, obviously it depends. I gotta look at like Loomians usage rates and win percentage. Because let's say, for example, Zulong is number 2 most used Loomian, but it only has a win percentage of like 30%. Is it worth nerfing that? Probably not. But if it's something like, oh, Lashen is used on 70% of teams and has like a 53% win rate, yeah, that needs a nerf. That's 2 goods. So yeah, I'll mostly be looking at like the top stuff, depending on like how much they're used, what their win rate is, making slight adjustments, looking at like some of the most, like the less used stuff, and looking at how to buff flows. That's probably how I'm mostly going to be handling that stuff. It's just like these balance changes that we're getting for Season 1 have been in the works for a while. Top 20, I just gave a random number, Muhammad's. I just gave a random number. Why does Darago only have 1 normal ability? Because not everything needs 2 abilities, and Darago, I felt was fine with just the solo one. Stop trying to my stall. Don't care, bro. Don't care. Don't care. Stall is lame. I honestly don't care if people use like Banefaced Fog. Like, it gets boring like after you battle like the 3rd Banefaced Fog in a row, but I would rather battle 10 Banefaced Fog users in a row than battle 1 stall player. Because at least I know I'm gonna lose fast. I don't wanna like have the chance to like, oh, I might win, but I might lose, but the battle's gonna last like 40 minutes. No, that is the most miserable thing. I added like 1 wall breaker, so that's semi-stall. That's still the same thing. That's still the same thing. Bro, it's still crazy to me that people said that my team was stall. Let me show you my rank team again. People said that my team was stall. Where is it? Like, bro, I'm sorry, but in what world is this stall? In what world are these 7 Loomians stall? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't get it. I mean, yes, I have 3 tanky Loomians, but I'm only generally bringing 1 of them. Your team is boring? Yeah, but here's the thing, Karam. My team is boring, but the reason why it's made this specific team is because at the most, battles will only last like 10 minutes. Like 10, maybe 15 minutes if I'm battling against someone with like a really bulky team. Like, I made this team specifically to get in and out of battles as fast as possible. So, it's not... Would you... I don't think you would really consider this hyper offensive, but I kind of play it like it is. Although, to be fair, I probably should add like an entry hazarder on my team. Like, yeah, I have Cosmere with Ice Cold Trap. I have Weaselin with Barbs, but I'm not going to lead off with any of these. Meditoad and Arceus are always the leads. So yeah. Broken Stuff. I mean, yeah, I use Broken Stuff, but I mean, if people are going to be using like Banefaced Fog, which is, I would say, arguably more broken than what I'm doing, because also that has like a way higher like win percentage than this team, I'm fine with it. I don't really care if people use Broken Stuff, like I said. As long as you're not wasting people's time, who cares? If you're not going to be using the Broken Stuff, other people are. Why would you give yourself a disadvantage? Yeah, pivot moves are pretty crazy right now. I gotta look into removing some of them. So like double pivots being removed on practically everything. And we might look at more in the future. We'll see. But yeah, I don't think I don't think my team falls under hyper offensive, but it's kinda. It kinda is. We're kind of like hyper offensive, but we have some bulky pivoters. Do hyper offensive Loomians run pivots? Pokemon archetypes. Smogon. Let's see. Oh yeah, C's Oblast is not good. Definitely not good. That one is definitely bad. I don't really want to capture that. Balance semi. No, I want to say my team is balance. Proper balance, no. Semi-stall, get out of my face. Bulky offense. I do like my bulky offensive Loomians. I love Meditoads. My team is kinda hyper offense. Like looking at like the official like Pokemon like archetypes thing. I guess technically my team does fall under hyper offensive somewhat. My team is semi-stall. I don't think my team falls under that. You cannot say it's hyper offense. It kinda is low, is it not? Is it not? I mean, it has elements of hyper offense. It has elements of hyper offense. You only have 2 offensive Loomians? Well, I mean, let me be honest. These 4 are coming to every single battle, and I bring one of these. You have 3 walls? Yeah, but I don't bring one. This is how the team works. Meditoad, big damage. Astros deals with every dark type that Meditoad can't deal with, like Lashent. Then I have Weaselin to cripple something. Imperior to outspeed practically everything in the game and take something out if I need it to. And then I bring one bulky slow pivoter of choice that is best for the battle. So if they have like Lantorch and Protagon, Eleguanas come in. If they have like Banoke, Eurosnacks come in. If they have just like general threats, Cosmeor. Looking at this team low, I think I should actually replace Eurosnack with Lashent might be the play, honestly. That might be better. You have 5 Loomians that help you enable your offensive Loomians. Yeah, but what would that be low? Because that's not stall. It's not true hyper offensive, but it has. I treat it like it's hyper offense. Like I'm making balance. I don't know if it falls into balance low. It's semi-stall. That is not semi-stall, bro. That really isn't. You can't say it's stall because there's like 2 healers. And only one of them can heal, because I only bring one. It's the event. TXT. It's the events. Yeah, I might bring Lashent. I am struggling a little bit more with Vesperatu and some dark types, like Eurosnack. Not, Ursol. So I might bring Lashent instead. Like, you can't say my team is stall when only 2 things can heal. I'm sorry, but that's really dumb. That is really, really dumb. When the average stall team has Lashent, Luminami, Barblasts, Solbrus Krakaloa. Excuse me, it's not even close. You can't say this team is semi-stall. It's nowhere close. Yeah, I've actually got a Shade Pearl Lashent already. I've had it for a while. If I scroll up... is it this one? No. It'll be this one then. Yeah, this one. Shade Pearl. I use Yursnak as my melee defensive wall, so I guess this would just slot in for the Yursnak. I've got Icicle Trap. I don't want to run the Sap Plant one, that's boring. Fade Away is kind of needed. Slap Down to remove items. I could maybe switch out Slap Down for something else like Timber Fresh, because I don't want to potentially risk slapping down the Loomian I give Heavy Shackles to. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to make that change right now. Yeah, I'm going to make that change. And that'll give me like another Icicle Trap user as well. Timberfresh 1 is funny against Luminamis. True. I don't really know what move I want. I want to move to hit your soul, which is Fade Away, so that's fine. I want to move to hit Vesperatu. Do I run Earthquake for that? I guess Timberfresh would work as well, right? Like Briar Block Sap Plant is cool, but it doesn't fit on my team. It just doesn't. Because I have barely no switch-ins. Like that's like the elements of hyper offensive. If I only bring one defensive Loomian and it can't switch into something, I basically need to sacrifice something, which is fine because I have 2 Loomians that are dedicated to being sacked. That's what I mean by like it has hyper offensive elements. If I make a play wrong and I leave like Lashent on the field and they end up switching, really bad. Luminami. Yeah, I can break through Luminami. This Ashros just keeps breaking through them. They just let me. It's funny. But yeah, Timberfresh is probably what I want. Slapping down like the, what do you call it, Lo? Slapping down like the heavy armor might be really good though. Oh, my boost ran out. Shade Pearl Phage Knot. Yeah, but I want slow pivoters. We've already got Eliguana, which is like a fairly fast pivot for what I actually want for this team. But Eliguana is just too good. I need it on my team. It just handles so many threats really, really well. It can handle Char Onyx, it can handle Lantorch, it can handle Protagon. So Eliguana is like dedicated, and I don't need Phage Knot and Eliguana. So yeah. Well, as long as he's happy playing the game, Geology, I don't see any issues. Also, Nev's going to the 3 months. Big noob, big nerd, big simp. I know you are, Nevs. Glad you know it too. Because Lashent is going to lose Fade Away. Who would be a good replacement for that? Yursnak. Yursnak is still one of the best pivoters in the game. Here's the thing. Lashent is a bulky slow pivoter, but it has support utility, so it has things like Sap Plant, it has things like Slap Down, it has Briar Block, I guess technically, it's got Icicle Traps, it has a lot of support options, and it has insane damage output because it has a lot of coverage. Now for Yursnak, it has slow pivoter options, It has some supporting options. It has slap down. It has priority to pick off clutch plushie Loomians, I guess. You have Heartbreak to go for dazes. That's it. You have like no insane damage output low like Lashent. So your snack is just like a slow pivoter. The issue with Lashent is it has everything. Also Karam, coming with the 35 months, what the heck? One upping Navs, damn. You gonna let him do you like that, Navs? Fight back. Fight back. Don't you guys get like a don't you guys get like a free chat, like highlighted message? Is that what it is? Is that the... I don't know how this works. I don't use memberships on YouTube very often. Is that like the free member milestone chat? Oh, it is? Oh. Oh. Okay, got it. Got it. Will you add Game Pass gifting? I don't know. That's not up to me. Ooh. Do you want to be a member from my channel and test it out? I mean, I'm a member on my channel. I just haven't used it. There we are. That's my first time. I became a member of my own channel. Let's go, baby! I mean, yeah, I wanted the badge next to my name, and also, well, to be fair, I was, like, just testing to, like, see what it looked like in chat, and then I forgot to unsubscribe, so it's like, well, might as well keep the badge, I guess. Bro's his biggest fan? Of course, man. Of course. Balance changes when? In between season 0 and 1. Like the down periods. Comp queue fix? What's wrong with comp? Like, people say like comp queue is broken, but what about it is broken? Does it just not work in general? Is it like after a couple of battles it breaks? Is it after Dream Teams it breaks? Yeah, I don't even think I get all of that, Karam. I think how memberships work is... I think YouTube takes like half of the money. Is that how it works? What's the splits? What is YouTube's membership splits? I think it's 50-50. Oh, YouTube apparently takes 30%. I think it's 30%. We're talking about the events. The event is ending. Got him, man, got him. So yeah, I think that 30% is like what the standard. I think Twitch also does that. Oh, wait, the comp queue button just doesn't work at all? Okay, got it. We'll have to wait and see, Seer. You press it, it does nothing, it'll queue for a fraction of a second and then just stop. Okay, got it. I would like to see legendary fossil reskins in the same vein as Christmas Gargolems. Golems. Do you think it would be possible? I don't know what we could do for those. I don't think we've ever done a fossil reskin, have we? I don't think we have. I don't know. Oh, Zor. Are you using a full team? Are you using any duplicate Loomians? Are you using any duplicate items? Like, I'm just trying to, like, rule out everything. Using a full rank team? Okay. I'm not entirely sure what's wrong with it, Len. I'll have to make sure I remember that. Did rank... Oh, no. Did competitive work at all? Or has it just been broken this entire time? I can double check, but it's never worked ever since it came out. Oh. Well, frick. Damn it. It worked fine. Are you talking about the ranked button, Choke, or the competitive button? There's a difference. We're talking about the competitive one. Both? Okay, I have no idea, Len. If you queue up for rank and you don't get into a battle, press F9. See if there's like any red text in that box. Like you press F9, the yellow text doesn't really mean anything. You want to look for red texts and then screenshot that and send it to me or put it in the Bugs Loomian chat. To find a fossil reskin, I imagine find a fossil or shards in the event. If you revival them, you get the reskin. I mean, yeah, but how would we let people find the fossil pieces? Unless, like, we do a specific, like, new minigame for the UMV, or just, like, update the UMV for, like, an event. I don't know about that one. Is there going to be clauses like in Showdown? What clauses? Do you mean like sleep clause? No. The only clauses are what we have right now in the game. Like no duplicate species, no duplicate items. And I think that is it. We're probably not going to do more than that. Why is there no sleep clause? All of the sleep moves are being changed to yawn. So that is what we're doing. Basically, like, the idea is if it's gonna be a clause, it would just probably be better in the long run to just change that mechanic entirely, so it doesn't need to be a clause in the first place. Because that means if we need to make it a clause for ranked, so people have more fun, let's just remove that and basically make it a clause for the entire game by changing the fundamentally wrong things about it. So like Hypnotize, yawn. Snore Spores, also yawn. We're probably never gonna have Spore in the game. No, I said 100% at first, 100% accuracy at first. I think they're gonna be like 90% accuracy. I think that's what I wrote down is 90%. I can pull up the sheet really fast. What's this? Oh. I'm tired, damn. Nope, not that one. Where are... Is it in this file? Okay, yeah, I found it. Okay. Where is the move I want? Oh yeah, 90% accuracy. It's not going to be 100s. Is it true that Rant is becoming 90? I don't remember. I don't remember off the top of my head. Evil idea, make all pivot moves 95% accuracy. Not a bad idea. I mean, we could tone down... Like, there's a few things we can actually do for the pivot moves. We can give them less distribution. We can take them away from things that are problematic. That's completely fine. I did go a little bit crazy with them, to be honest. Just like Rejuvenate originally. We can lower their base power. We can increase their energy costs. We can lower their accuracy. I could add an item to make basically just Obloss Secret ability just to make the pivot moves fail. There's a few things we could do to like tone down pivots, to be honest. Imagine a collab for Loomian Legacy and Fish. I haven't played Fish yet. Actually, I played it for one of the Roblox events. Was it the Christmas event, I think? I only played a little bit of that event because the rewards weren't that crazy. I don't really get it. The minigame is a little bit janky, but I don't know. I kind of got bored after a little while, so yeah, not really my type of game. I mean, it's basically a simulator, right? It's basically. Well, I say that a lot of Roblox games are just do the same stuff over and over again. But I don't know. Fish isn't really for me. I mean, there's in quite a few games, sure. The minigame is fine. It's just that that's basically the entire game. Unless I'm like just very early game, because I only played it for the Roblox events. So maybe I just am missing a lot of context about what the game's about, but it seems like the main thing of the game is the minigame. But the minigame is a little bit weird. It's a little bit wonky. It doesn't feel perfect all the time. Can I propose an April Fool reskin available for 2 days? I don't know. Probably not. I don't think we're gonna do an April Fool's reskin. Do you know what I actually want to do? Do you know what I actually want to do? We should give Fear and I. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. We should give Seer Knight Baffle and Fade Away. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out, okay? Baffle and Fade Away. Then we change it to be Fire Dark type. Okay? Okay? Then we give it our equivalent of Helping Hands. Then we give it Fake Outs. Yeah, we just make it Incineroar. Right? That's great. Right? That's great. Wolfie wouldn't approve. I mean, hey, he has been using that thing like it's his favorite Pokemon, to be fair. Actually, Incineroar might be Wolfie's favorite Pokemon now. I wouldn't be surprised. He has used that thing for quite a while now. But I mean, if you're going to be the best Pokemon player, you kind of have to use the best Pokemon, and Incineroar is just the best. It's just the best. What if we just add Incineroar, change its name, and make it blue? Do we need to, Lo? Do we have a fire dark type in the game? We have fire spirit, Revenine. Fire, fire. No. Spirit, spirit. Ancients. I don't think we do pure fire. Pure fire. Yeah, I don't think we do. Nah, Krakaloa was a evil volcano spirit. Toxic and dark? Why do you want specifically a toxic and dark? What is that for? I mean, hey, I'll take a fire dark type. I'm fine with any typing of Loomian if they're new. I'm down. Dark metal. I don't think we have one of those either. We've got metal toxic. Yeah, I don't think we have a dark metal. I can't think of any, at least. If we do, I can't think of any. Combine the best two types. The best two typings in the game. What would you guys say the best typing is in the game? Dark? And what? Light is not the best, that is not even close. Really? Two people said light. I would say dark and earth, personally. Like, we're talking about overall, not like just one offensive, one defensive, like just overall. Dark is good defensively and offensively. Look at all of the dark type Loomians, they're all generally really freaking goods. And then I would say earth. Earth is better offensively than it is defensively low. So is it? We're talking about the title, see? The title is ending today. The event is ending today. I'm so freaking tired. Brawler's pretty good, but not that great. Bug is alright. I would probably say Earth and Dark. Toxic is really good as well, but that's more offensively than defensively. Ice is pretty good offensively, alright defensively. Metal is pretty good as well. That's a rough one. That is a really, really rough one to decide. Fire is also really good. Simple is eh. Water is alright. Fire is really good. Plant is alright. I don't think it's a top contender. Metal is really good. Ancient is pretty good. I don't know if I would say it's top tier. Electric is really good. Toxic is pretty good. Mind? It's definitely not light. Definitely not light. Minds is pretty good. Maybe Dark Mind? Why isn't it light? Light type coverage usually isn't picked if you have light type coverage over something else. And like just the immunities, you don't really want light type moves. Like there's very few Loomians that actually use light type moves, I feel like. Like, let's look at the light types. For the light types, Valkyrie has kind of fallen off in the last year or so, to be honest. It's good, but I would say Valkyrie is more carried by the metal typing than light. It's just that it has Radiant Forecast, which is a really good move in this game. Luminame, Water Light together is amazing, but Power Napper, all of its moves, I wouldn't really say that's specifically because of the light typing. And also, another reason why light isn't like super great is it's weak to dark, which is the best typing in the game. That is not up for debate. Dark is by far the best typing, not even close. Luxor got a buff, but it's eh. Eclipse got a big nerf, but this was mostly carried by its broken ability and stats, not really its typing. But being paired up with Dark, Dark on Light gives you perfect coverage, so kinda has a play, a role. Eliguana is really good, but honestly, is it really because of the light typing? I would say that Eliguana's electric typing and prismatic ability and stats are what actually make Eliguana good. The light typing, in some cases, is kind of a hindrance, especially for like specialty goggles Protagon these days. Kinda wish I didn't have the light typing, to be honest. What is the next update? You'll have to wait and see, man. So yeah, Eliguana, I mean, Flash and Flee is good, but outside of that, you're not really using anything else on Eliguana. Lights. I probably went over a couple. Oh, Jalussa. Again, Jalussa is probably one of the few Loomians I would say is carried by its light type. Lusterloot is beyond broken. Really good bulk, really good offensive stats, really good speed, really good ability. It's not like just the fact that it's a light type, it's just that it has everything. And is a light and has Lusterloot. So yeah, I think Jalussa is one of the Loomians where the light typing is really, really good and it shows you. Holy Bunch, yeah, but it's because it's got Nova Blast and its signature ability is really freaking good. But it also has really good coverage as well. Like before Holy Bunch got Feral Blast, let's be honest, you didn't really run Holy Bunch. You only really ran it after it got Feral Blast. I think that's fair to say. Charonyx is really good, really, really good. But it's, I don't think it's like just specifically because it's a light type. Really good abilities. Light and Spirit mean you only have one weakness. The stats are good. It has insane moves. It's not just the light typing. I'm trying to think. Do people use light type coverage on Terradescent, or does it mostly use ancient coverage? I know that it dropped, I think a lot of people have dropped one of its stabs, and I just can't think of which one it drops. It runs light type, right? It dropped ancient? Light over ancient, yeah. Terradescent is alright, but it's not like an amazing Loomian, to be fair. Chienta is actually really good. But really good stats, really good ability, and ice typing is really good offensively. With Brawler, it goes hand in hand with Chienta. It's a very nice complementary type. I don't think it hard carries it low. Lantorch. Good stats, good abilities, broken move. Flare is pretty freaking busted. I mean, yeah, Lantorch is another, like, really good one. Lantorch is, like, a really good light type. Nimue is one of the Loomians where it has like the most threatening light type moves because of its secret ability. So I mean, yeah, the air typing. Here's the thing. I would say Nimue is more carried by light, miles ahead of air. I feel like air in a lot of cases is actually a hindrance. This typing together is not that good. Although it does give you an immunity, so you can switch in on earthquakes if you want to. Yeah, and you also get to bypass entry hazards. That's like the only upsides, but it has no coverage, and being stuck with light and air is kinda eh. Kinda eh. But if we're talking about dark and air, such a better typing. I think that's all of them. Yeah, if that's every light type, I might have missed one or two, but I honestly don't know. I don't know. Oh, Celesting? Celesting is alright. I would say that's more like Valkyrie. It's more so because of the metal typing than the light typing. Light and air coverage is good. It's alright. Like, offensively, I would say it's alright. Defensively, I think it's kind of average. You would rather have, like, a better secondary typing, to be honest. Like, it's just like Nimue is like a weird Loomian low. Like, it can be offensive. You've got really good range defense, so you could technically run it defensive. It has a lot of support options. It has, like, a lot of things that it can do. But the only one that it really does well is just spamming like light type moves. So because it wants to spam light type moves, you would rather have a typing that complements that a lot more to hit things that either resist light or are immune. So what? What can't light hit? Can't hit plants, can't hit... Why am I blanking? What can't light hit? Light, oh, mind. Light and minds. I mean, actually, I guess it doesn't really have like that many things it needs to bypass. I guess, yeah, it's alright. Air is alright. But I mean, if you could choose like any typing, I think you'd probably give up the air typing or something else. Light toxic would be pretty nuts, not gonna lie. That would be really nuts. Do we have a light... I was gonna say, do we have a light spirit type? Charonyx. How did I forget about that one? Thinking about it, Light's Bug might go kinda crazy. Light and Bug could be really good. Do we have a Light and Bug type? Ow, because Bug gets to hit Mind and Plants. It's definitely better than... It's better offensively than defensively by far. If we get a light bug type, you really, really want to pray it's offensive. Why lights can't hit mind? I mean, if you think about it... Yes. There isn't, like, really much you can do with lights. Like, if you think about mind in this way, like, oh, people commonly fear dark, but they don't care about the lights, you could reason it like that. So, yeah. But at the same time, there isn't anything really in the game typing-wise that makes sense to resist light. Other than plant and light. But it needed another one, so mind was kind of the only option. I mean, I guess you could have argued, yeah, metal could reflect light, but only certain metals are actually reflective, so that would I would rather that be an ability. We have a quite literally an ability in the game, reflective. I guess you could make a excuse for water refracting light. Technically, I guess. But those are all like eh. Also, water is really good as well, so it's like, I don't know if I want to make water even better than it already is. So yeah, it's like the same reason why fire is good against dark. Like, Earth, in theory now, Earth should have resisted fire. But fire is just so good. Like, fire offensively is pretty good, and defensively it's already pretty good. I don't know if we needed to buff Earth Flow. Earth is a really good typing. And quite a few things resist fire already. Like, if I could, I would probably remove light typing's resistance to fire and dark's weakness to fire. Make Earth resist fire instead of those two changes. But then Dark and Light would need a null or weakness or resistance, and nothing else in the game really makes sense. So it's like really tough. Also, Krillin on the 2. Loomian Legacy's ending. How can I can now be neurotypical? I don't know about that one, Krilla. But no, just the event, just the events. Why isn't Spirit immune to Typeless or Simple? Yeah. I actually don't remember the reason for that, to be honest. Ugh. I think it was more the fact, like, oh, Simples can see ghosts, but they just can't, like, really interact with them that much. I don't exactly know. Yeah, because spare. No, I think we did the type chat way before the spare move existed. I don't remember about that one. That was like one of the very first ones we did. The type chat wasn't made by just me. It was like when the game before the game came out, it was like me, Shipple, and Lando, and I think a little bit of T-Bread-M that worked on it. Although now I make updates whenever I want to it. But I don't do that very often. So yeah. The type chart is fine. I wouldn't really change too much about it. It's mostly just buffing simple type again now, back up to a little bit. I nerfed it a little bit too much. Yep, Ikazune is getting Nature's Force at some point. I gotta go back and change some of those level up moves. I think you guys saw them. I think actually the Dream Teams you could access all of the level up moves. Some of those I did like 4 years ago. Like the Cinemoth. I think I did Cinemoth like 3 or 4 years ago. I haven't touched that thing in a long time. Why am I giving Ikazune his Nature Force? Because I think it makes sense. It's like the Nature Protector, right? So why not give it Nature's Force? We only did that because of a mistake. Smack. I'm pretty sure. Well, I think it's like a few bugs. Like, we aren't doing Gleaming Boost Day like every event. It's mostly like as a compensation type of thing if we do something. Or we don't do something kind of thing. Do I keep my DMs open on what? Discord? Yeah? They might go to like a request type of thing, like DM requests. I don't remember when the last time I checked that was low. It's probably been a while. Ugh. Listen to my proposal for an ability fossilized. Become the simple type. Moves into terror type. And increase strength a little bit. Oh, earth type? I don't think I'd call it fossilized. Fossilized is more ancient in our game than earth. Kinda. So I would probably like say terror something, or like something to do with like terror, or simple to earth. Tell Brad to give 2v2 battle tokens, or I hate your gamma Loomians. Alright, you take them. No. To both of those. No, I'm not making minimize. That is not gonna happen, okay? Ever. Never gonna happen. When will the Briar block bug be fixed? It doesn't go first when I click Soul Burst. Yeah, I gotta bring that one up. It's probably gonna be with the balance changes. 2v2s are dead because the bod is hidden? What do you mean the bod is hidden? What? If a DM of very high importance? Well, how important is the importance? Like, what's it about? No, we're not doing minimize. I don't care, okay? Minimize is never gonna be a thing in this game. Unless we get one very niche specific Loomian that makes sense with minimize, but here's the twist. That is the only move it can learn. That's it. That's all it gets. You have to walk out just to see the bod, and usually 2v2s were only active because people saw them on spawn. I mean, I guess? Ugh. I guess maybe. No, give it that and bait. No. I'm gonna pass on that one. "2v2 rank queue?" No, we're only gonna have like one rank queue at a time. I don't know how we would even do 2v2 rank, to be honest. That sounds awful to try and do. So I'm gonna say hard no. Probably never gonna happen. There's like a lot of issues with that as well. Like, oh, do we make it so you can queue up with, like, obviously you can't like pick your teammates. It'll be like, okay, you and a teammate joins and then you queue. There's a few ways we can do it. Do you just queue for 2v2 randoms and you just get paired up with a random teammate and then you get paired up with a random couple of enemies? That sounds awful, because your team and your teammate's team probably aren't going to have any correlation whatsoever. Then we probably have to like add an invite button, so I can invite someone to your party and then you queue. But what's the limit? Do we make it so you can queue with anyone, or within like a certain skill rank, like rankings? They have to be close to your rank. Do we make it so if you queue it with one person, it locks you? You can't switch teammates for the rest of the season. But then if like get banned or banned from the game, you just can't play ranked anymore on that account. There's like a lot of things that go into that. I don't know. Oh, doubles. Okay, doubles is a different beast. I would say yeah, doubles is fine. 2v2s I don't think is ever gonna exist. We'll probably do a doubles rank at some point. Or I should say season. I should say season. Season 1 is singles, though I'm not gonna get your hopes up. We'll probably have like a rank, a season where it's just doubles. I don't know when though. That is really cool. The shouldn't be in bands. Says who? New season rank starts in a few days? No. That is not what that means, Worm. Current season ends in a few days. New season doesn't start for a week or two after that. We're gonna have like some downtime between seasons for the balance changes. Or anything that we need to change. But we'll just roll over. No. We don't want to do back-to-back ranks. That would be kind of weird. Especially like if we're getting balance change. Like I think if we're gonna do like big balance changes like this, I need some downtime to get the balance changes in. Be like, it'll be weird if we don't have the balance changes in. Season 1 gets put into the game, but we don't have the balance changes yet. And then like a week later we do get them. So it's like, okay, we're now gonna make an entire brand new team. Might as well have a week or two downtime to get the balance changes in so people can adapt to the balance changes for their Loomians. Am I gonna balance Little Cup? I would be down for a Little Cup season. I don't think it'll be very frequent or a common thing, but I would be down to try it. Could have community input and prizes. Here's the thing, people are just gonna say boost tokens, mints, and ability capsules low. I'm gonna say I disagree on boost tokens. I believe the rank rewards give you enough boost tokens, because if you think about it, in the future we're probably gonna get daily boost tokens in general from like daily quests, the wheel maybe. There are other places in the game where we can give out boost tokens. It doesn't all need to be from ranks. Mints and capsules just feel weird locking behind ranks, and that it's probably just going to be like a trading like nightmare. Like I don't want to deal with that, to be honest. I would rather that just be in the game as a permanent feature, not yeah you get 1 or 2 capsules a season. That's it. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. Vote for the reskin. Well, that's the thing as well. We also need to like do backgrounds. We're gonna do like updated badges. So we don't like, if we wait until the season ends to let people vote for a Loomian reskin, we don't have enough time to work on the backgrounds, the profile background at the same time. I just don't think it's worth it, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna decide. Yeah, it's just 2 shots. I think I'm just gonna pick every Loomian that is gonna be featured in the season. The season 1 Lumia is already picked. The background is basically finished. I think I guess technically it is finished, but I think we might want a couple of minor changes on it. I think the badges are already done. So yeah, I'm gonna let just like 2 hours, but it's fine. But yeah, every season is basically gonna have like a theme. It's just that the Loomian, the voucher Loomian, and the background are gonna like be linked. That's kind of about it. In-game tournaments, I honestly don't know about that. It sounds cool, don't get me wrong, but that sounds like so much work. And let me put it this way. If PvP 2.0 took us this long to do, how long do you think game tournaments would take us to do? Because that's pretty complex. Also, how do we do tournaments? Do we make it so like once a tournament starts, you have to start it and finish it in one session? Do we let people take breaks? And like, you can do it over the course of a week? That sounds really tough to do. I doubt that would be an option. It just doesn't seem worth the investment for in-game tournaments. It sounds cool, don't get me wrong. It just is convoluted. It doesn't seem worth it. It's because for the game, we like to do like a big story update, and then we do like a new feature or like game mechanic. Then we go back to our route, then we do like a game mechanic. We've done that since the games came out. It's just like there's just a lot. And the game mechanics that we've done have been pretty big. Mastery was like our first... Like, if you think about the game's launch... The game launched, then we got trading and PvP. Then we got Route 4, 5, and Highway. Then we got Route 6 and Rallying. Then we got Mastery, which took a while, because that was a lot of back-end stuff. Then we had Route 7 and... I was going to say Celadon. Sephirite. After Sephirite... No. Was Mastery after Sephirite? I don't remember, but yeah, we're like Route 8, Goppy Pond UMV, Beach, and Atlantean Part 1, Part 2. We got PvP 2.0. There's just a lot of like big game mechanics. Like PvP 2.0 took a while. The leaderboard wasn't just copy and pasted from Brick Bronze. The leaderboard is entirely different. The matchmaking, we didn't have that in Brick Bronze, so that had to be made from scratch. We had to make an MMR system from scratch. Like, okay, how do we decide on how many points you get? Had to like make the entire rank thing. Got to plan like, okay, how many ranks do we have? What are the prizes? Got to do the reskin for every Loomian for the vouchers, the background. There's a lot of stuff that go into it. And once you like add all of it up, then you start to realize like, yeah, it makes sense why it took a long time. But Route 9 is next. What's up, Banded? How's it going? It makes sense once you like start piecing it all together. Like, okay, how much do we need to do? Just adding a new Loomian. Someone's gonna make artwork for it. Once the artwork has been done, it goes through a process. Like, okay, is it good? Does it need a couple of minor tweaks? Maybe a complete like, we don't need a third evolution. We can replace one of them maybe. Then that can get done again. That process can loop a couple of times. Once the Loomian artwork is done, we need a reference sheet so someone can model it. Once it's modeled, we gotta like go and give it to someone else to animate it. Once the animator's done with it, then we just make sure it works in the game, import it to the game, give it gleamings, gamma forms, make sure the corrupted one works for it as well. Or sometimes we give it like a new corrupted, like for the raids. Those are all custom made. I gotta do the stats, moves, and abilities for it. Then we're gonna make sure that the animations work on it when it's walking. Sometimes they're broken. Like I think the most recent one was Skeleton Cuda. The walking animation was kind of broken. There's a lot of things to go in for to add one Loomian. It's not like a Brick Bronze where it was just sprites ripped out of Pokemon, basically. So I understand why people think the game is updating slow, but people are just holding the game to a very high standard because they had Brick Bronze. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a lot of these. Because the game before this, Brick Bronze, updated a lot more frequent than this game, but the maps are, today's standards, not up to par. They're very, very old and outdated. And there wasn't really like that much they had to do in Brick Bronze, honestly. So it was pretty easy to pump out updates compared to Loomian Legacy. But yeah, people are just like holding, like, at the end of the day, we're basically like indie developers. There's a small development team. Like, yeah, you can make the argument like, oh, we can just hire more people, but it's not up to me, not up to you. So that's just what you gotta deal with, to be honest. It's just that people hold us to like a standard, like a AAA studio, and expect us to be a AAA studio when we're just not. Yeah, like the difference between Brick Bronze is Brick Bronze's quality is much lower than Loomian Legacy's, but it's consistent. Where in Loomian you're getting the opposite, you're getting quality over like a longer period. I wouldn't really say inconsistent, but can't think of a better word. Was there even a balance from Brick Bronze? No. Brick Bronze didn't need balancing because it was just Pokemon. So yeah. But even with saying all of that, everybody has the right to like be let down by an update if they weren't expecting it to like be just that they were expecting more. Everybody like has their opinions. Everybody's fine to have them. People are like I said, people are fine to like be let down by like certain updates or be like underwhelmed or whatnot, or even like be upset or mad about like consistency of updates. But at the end of the day, I mean, you can play their games while you're waiting. It really isn't that difficult, I think. But at the same time, it's not really fair to say that because, I mean, yeah, Loomian Legacy is a free game, but if you've spent a lot of money on it, like for hunting and whatnot, you feel like a little bit entitled to getting a little bit more back because you spent money on the game, which I get that. But at the same time, it's just, I feel like as well, because Lumi is on the Roblox platform, people are like looking at it and comparing it to like other Roblox games like simulators that update on a weekly basis. It's like, oh, why can't you update like that frequently? It's just not possible. So yeah, there's a lot to go into it. I feel like there should be at least one more scripter. Yeah, I mean that's fair to say. That is completely fair. It's not up to me. But yeah, it's not like just that simple. I don't think it's just that simple as like, I'll just hire another coder. Obviously, like we've gone over that in like the very long past, like a long time ago, like, oh, in Brick Bronze, we don't like want to really deal with like leaks again. So that's like a little bit of a hesitation, but it's like, okay, well, it's been so long now. I guess it wouldn't really hurt if we had another coder, but it's like, who do we hire? Would people even be interested in working on Loomian Low? At the end of the day, like I said, like 5 minutes ago, it isn't really up to me or you guys if we get another coder or not. Would it be good to have another coder in the long run? Probably. I don't really see any downsides, but again. Although, to be fair, we have definitely expanded our development team than when we started this game. We have a few more artists. I don't think YOLO worked on the game when the game first came out. YOLO didn't work on the game. Blue didn't work on the game. Loigon I don't think worked on the game. Furo didn't work on the game. He works on the game now for animation. So yeah, I mean, we've expanded our team, so I mean, it's not impossible, but I don't know. JK Vet kinda worked on the game. Like, kinda did, like, I don't think it was like official type of thing, but he was like maybe more like a contractor, really. I guess maybe. But JK Vet's more like a friend. I mean, every now and then, like, JK Vet will like help Tiberdem, or Tiberdem will help JK Vet a little bit, like if they have any like errors or like insight on something. Like JK Vet, if you don't know who he is, Hobo Joe, he was the NPC in Brick Bronze's Lucky Lotto. That is JK Vet's character, the old one. He worked on Road Trip, which is a phenomenal game. Where's Road Trip 2, man? I want it right now. Then he worked on God Sim 1, God Sim 2, and then now he's working on Water Stands, which is a pretty good JoJo game. I just don't really know much about JoJo. I haven't watched that much of the anime. How would I feel about Ai becoming a balancer with me? I would be open with it. I just don't know how to handle two balancers work on the same thing. Because I think me and Ai have like very similar preferences for balancing, but I know there are some things that I know that Ai isn't very keen on, but I make the sacrifice and do it anyway. Like accuracy. Accuracy freaking sucks if it's below like a certain limit. But that is one of the stats you can change for like balancing, and you kind of need to in some situations. So, I don't know. Yeah, I talked to Ai about a lot of stuff, like, mostly for like double check, but like if Ai has like any concerns, I usually just take his word very highly for balancing stuff. I mean, he usually hosts like weekly, or pretty much like weekly tournaments. So he has like a lot of insight for like the meta game, because he like watches a lot of battles. Obviously, it would be better if he actually played a lot more battles, but we've been waiting for Dream Teams and Ranked, to be honest. But yeah. What are our guys' stance on AI? I don't think we really like it. I mean, I don't really... Like, here's the thing. I'm assuming you're talking about AI art, right? Because we use AI in the game for NPCs using moves. That is artificial intelligence. But I'm assuming you mean, like, generative AI, like images and whatnot. We don't like using it as, like, the final product. This is what generative AI should be used for. You should use it to help you work on something. You shouldn't use AI as the finished product. You should use it to help you make a product. That's how we use it. So I think our hero, I think it was one of the PvP battle scenes had AI images in them. That was just like, he used those as like templates to like decide, okay, how many images do I need in this room, like photos or paintings. So might as well use AI to like make some to decide how many actual drawings he needs to make, or photos he needs to make. So that is good. It's just that we we did update those AI images and we did replace them, but somehow the old version of that map got added to the game. I don't know how, to be honest. I don't know how. So yeah, that is what you should use AI for, though. Generative AI, you should use it to make your product better. It should be used to help you make a product. It shouldn't be you generative AI something and that is the product. That's not how that works. But I can see maybe... Actually, can I see? Is there any... Maybe there are some exceptions to AI, like generative AI. Like, if you're a brand new like game studio, for example, you've got like no money to your name, like a Roblox game, for example, is it fine to use AI artwork to release your game, to get funds, to pay artists, and to hire artists to then replace those images? That's like a crossing a line, but like kind of dancing on the line. I don't know. That's still very disrespectful for actual artists, though. Yeah, but that's like goes kind of both ways. Like, if that game's development team didn't use AI artwork to get their game out, they couldn't get the funds to hire artists to replace the art, though. So if they didn't use the AI, their game wouldn't have released, and they wouldn't have made those jobs. So that's a weird line. I don't know what stance I take on that. I think it's fine in some situations. If it's like a very like small indie dev team, maybe that's fine. But if it's like a AAA studio, come on, man. You have millions, if not billions. Few people asking, since ranked vouchers are tradable, will they remain in the Colosseum shop? They will only show up in the shop if you have the voucher. If you don't have a voucher, they won't show up, just so the shop isn't cluttered. Honestly, I don't think most of us are smart enough to participate in this argument. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But I mean, yeah, a lot of people do say like, oh, all AI, generative AI is bad, like full stop, which I don't think is really fair. I can see why they say that, and I understand why they're on that side of it, but there are some good usage for AI, though. I just still don't think it should be like you use AI to make the final product. Like, you shouldn't use AI and that's it, you don't do anything with it, that is just your final product. It should be you use that to improve your own work, to make a product. Do you think AI can replace you in the future? I mean, YouTube? Yeah, people already do that. I mean, didn't Kwebbelkop basically like make the entire channel AI? I don't hate AI inherently, just say the way people and companies are using it. Yeah, that is definitely the most common stance. Because at the end of the day, companies are trying to make money, and if there is an option of either paying artists a lot of money, or any money, or using AI, which one's gonna get them more money? The AI, so they would be dumb to not use it if they're trying to make the most money possible. But yeah, it's very weird to do that. I mean, yeah, it is greed. But at the same time, I'm not trying to make arguments for them. I can understand them from both sides, though. Like, obviously, artists want money. They probably have a lot of college debt for like going to like art school and whatnot if they went to that. Obviously, like if your profession is an artist and AI is taking over your job, kind of freaking sucks. Not gonna lie. Don't think anyone can argue against that. But at the same time, a company is like obviously it's like not the the people that work at the company, it's like the higher ups that make all of the calls. It's on them to make that call. And at the end of the day, the higher ups at companies, their main goal is to make investors happy. And if they can get rid of a lot of their wages outgoing to artists and replace that with AI, I mean, yeah, it seems like a reasonable thing to do if you're a higher up at a company. But it's kind of evil. Like, it is kind of questionable to do that. Because at the end of the day, companies just want to make money. To make their investors happy, which also get paid more money. It's just for money. It really is just for money. But it's just all weird. It sucks though because, like, especially like game developers, it's like these days, it feels like I don't think it's the game developers' fault. I think it's like the higher ups. Like if you look at a lot of like AAA games, like the top games, it feels like we're getting ripped off by games. To be honest, we're getting charged the same price for games that aren't released in a finished state. They're super buggy. They have AI art instead of real artists, and some of the art looks terrible. Very obvious it's AI. It feels like a lot of the games that are being released today are just like slop to make more money. And to make... It's like, we're not getting games, we're getting like DLCs. It's like, oh, why release a full game when we can release half of it? And we'll promise we'll release the other half later. Or we'll release it as DLCs. Or we'll fill the game with microtransactions. Valorant. I actually haven't played Valorant for like 6 months, or maybe more now. I like Valorant as a game. I'm pretty good at it, so I kind of like it. The skins in Valorant are grossly overpriced. Grossly. You gotta pay like $50 for a skin for a bundle. Some of the bundles are like $100. But once you buy the skin, you can't just equip the skin. Like you can, but then you have upgrades for the skin. So if you want your gun skin that you just bought to have like a special effect, you gotta spend more money on the game. If you want like a finisher, like if you get the last kill in a round, you want like the nice finisher with all the special effects, gotta pay more. You gotta pay for the skin and then pay for what you should have already gotten when you bought it. You know, Valorant doesn't use AI for skins, but it's like a clear example of even if a game company doesn't use AI, they will go to every extent to milk the player base for as much money as they possibly can. Valorant skins are absurdly priced. And honestly, do you know why I think games are doing that? I think it's because Fortnite did it. Ever since Fortnite started charging like $10, $20 for like Fortnite skins, have you noticed that every game is starting to do that? And do you know who the biggest offenders of that is? In my opinion, Call of Duty. Let's put it this way. Valorant, Fortnite, free games. You don't have to buy anything in the game. You can play it free and play it as a free-to-play player. And if you want to drop like $10, $20, whatever, on a skin that you love playing on the game so much, that's cool. Call of Duty low costs $60, $70 now, I think, for the game as DLC. They've done like a lot of microtransactions. They have skins. Back in Black Ops 2, you could buy what, like a $5 like camo pack, and you would get one camo on every gun in the game for five. So that's like basically what, 30 different skins. In what, Black Ops 6, they've changed it. They've gone the Fortnite route. You gotta spend 20, in some cases $50. I think there was a melee in the game that was like $50 or $60 to just, I think, a monkey fist or a King Kong fist for like $50 alone. On top of having to like pay $70 for the game. Why? They 100% saw, hey, Fortnite's charging ridiculous prices for skins. We can do that. Let's just do that. And then Fortnite releases skins like what, every like once a week. Call of Duty does it as well. Call of Duty probably releases skins like every freaking day, honestly, these days. On top of that as well, Call of Duty with Black Ops 6 has started doing these events. They just did a Squid Game events, but you have to pay. I didn't play it. I haven't played Call of Duty Black Ops 6 since the last zombie map came out. I don't really care about zombies right now, to be honest. I'm pretty sure the Squid Game events cost money to get most of the rewards. It's like, why? Like, Activision or whoever freaking owns Call of Duty these days, they are just milking their audience. It is just pure greed. Fortnite actually allows you to save up V-Bucks, but in games like Valorant you can't. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, honestly, I'm fine with, like, Fortnite. Like, Valorant, yes, is free, and you don't have to spend money on the game. But if you're gonna spend, like, $100 on, like, a skin bundle where you get, like, 5 gun skins, 4 gun skins, you should have all of the effects, let's be honest. Why do I have to pay, like, $100 and then pay, like, maybe another $20, $30 on top of that already to get all of the effects for the skin that I just bought? Why does they not already come with it straight away? Why? It makes no sense. Fortnite, I think, has done it fine. Has done it the perfect. If your game is free, you can use microtransactions. You can have microtransactions in your game if your game is free. And yes, you can. I would say it's fair to make them overpriced like Fortnite, like $10 for a skin, $20 for a skin. Yeah, overpriced, but I think it's fine if your game is free and they're optional. Also, COD also has a battle pass, which you also have to pay. But yeah, it's just, some games just take it way beyond what they need to. Because they just want more money, and it is just greed. League of Legends tried to release a $500 skin. I mean, yeah. But here's the thing. Oh, wait. Microtransactions aren't an issue. It's the price they go at. Yes. Yeah, fundamentally. But some games do it very different. CODs, I'm using COD as an example because they've done like everything wrong. So let's just go over it again, okay, for COD. $70 to buy the game. You gotta buy DLC as well. So like every 2 or 3 months you'll get a DLC drop. You get like new zombies map and whatever. They also have a battle pass. They also have microtransactions for skins, and they have a lot of them, and they cost quite a lot. I've already said battle pass, I'm pretty sure. Every time that they bring out a gun, like a brand new gun, like in like a season update or like a mid-season update, I'm pretty sure you can correct me if I'm wrong, but so far, from what I've played on the game, every time that they've released a new gun, you have to do, like, a quest to get the gun for free. But on the very same day that they introduced a new gun, they added new skin for that gun that lets you skip that quest. So you can pay to just skip the quest to get the gun immediately. Like, bro. Like, it's pretty egregious with how much they milk the players. They have events that I'm pretty sure work like a battle pass, where it's like they have like 2 or 3 battle passes going, basically. It's like, why Ali so greedy? I don't get it. But they always spend. That's the thing, Sky, or Ska Fallen. It isn't just COD players. Do you know why they make microtransactions in any game? Because people buy them. If people didn't buy them, skins wouldn't cost $20. They would cost maybe a couple of dollars. I think a big reason is FOMO, to be honest. Fear of missing out. If you're releasing like a limited time skin, people are gonna want it. So they don't mind dropping maybe a couple $100 for a skin, or a couple like $20 or whatnot for a skin. Like, the reason why microtransactions work is because people and idiots keep buying them. Valorant skins are sick, but don't excuse them. No. The skins are fine. They are grossly overpriced, but the fact that you have to pay twice to actually use the full skin, like, when you buy a skin in Valorant, you basically get half of it. They lock a lot of the functions, like when you get kills, like bullet traces and whatnot, they lock that behind like a nuller paywall. You gotta pay to buy half the skin, and then you gotta pay again to basically unlock the full skin. That's my issue with Valorant, and the prices are pretty ridiculous. But the prices for skins are fine if you're not trying to like milk your player base in other areas of the game. Yeah, Marvel Rivals is pretty good. The skins, I would say, are alright. I would say that they're a little bit expensive, but you do get a lot more than some games. Also, I'm kind of tired of battle passes, I'm not gonna lie. Not every game needs a battle pass. I swear, I swear, man. I am so done with battle passes. Can we leave them in 2024, please? I'm so tired of it. Oh yeah, I actually do not play any gacha games. Like, what's up? Genshin Impact? Never played it. I've never played a gacha game. Unless you count Roblox simulators, then actually, I guess, kinda. Oh, but yeah, I'm so freaking tired of battle passes. I don't want to see another battle pass ever. Like, ever since Fortnite blew up with them, it's like, oh, we gotta copy that, and we gotta do that. I guess, yeah, Loomian Legacy is kind of like a gacha game. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Not as egregious though, right? Unless you're going for like reskins, but they look different. It's all cosmetic. So I think that's fine. Loomian Legacy needs a battle pass? No, we do not. No, we do not. Like, I'm trying to think about all of the games that have battle passes now. Fortnite has battle pass. Call of Duty has a battle pass now. Valorant has a battle pass. Even Doodle World has a freaking battle pass. Wish. If I could remove any one thing from Doodle World, immediately battle pass. Why? You already have so many skins in the game. Why do we need a battle pass in Doodle World? Why? Like, actually, why? Why? Not every game needs a battle pass. creature capturing games do not need a battle pass. None of them. No creature capturing game ever needs a battle pass. It doesn't. Okay, it doesn't. None of them. I like Doodle Worlds. I would actually go say I love Doodle World. Like, yeah, I don't agree with like a lot of things that Wish has done. Battle Pass, I freaking hate it. Not every game freaking needs one. I'm so freaking tired of seeing it. Also, I hate how the battle screen isn't full screen. I still hate it. I want the game to be full screen. I don't want the tiny menu for the battles, okay? I'm tired. I'm also tired of that. It is bigger than Project Pokemon's battle screen, but I wish it was still full screen. I don't know why, but it really is awful to play on that tiny screen. It might just be me. Some of the people in chat are saying it also ruins it as well for them. If it was full screen though, the game would be just so much more playable for me. Just that tiny box still irks me. Doodle World is good though. I like Doodle Worlds. Kind of the music. I don't know if Doodle World has custom music made for it, or if it's all just like bots or like licensed or whatever. Nah, Doodle World is good. I don't want to see Doodle World go down. I mean, the entire concept of the game is cool, with like the like 2D monsters in like a 3D world is honestly cool. I don't really care that much about the story, but I don't really care much about most of the game's stories on Roblox, to be honest. Or in general. Like Pokemon games, like I'll usually like read the dialogue like once for a playthrough, and then after that it's like button mashing. Doodle World has songs pulled from the internet? Oh, okay. Do you care about the Loomian story? The Loomian one I do, because I have to read it freaking 20 million times trying to test the update. So yeah, I have to freaking read that story so much. That's why whenever I'm like streaming a new story update, I'm kind of like, I guess I'll go through it slowly, but I've already read it so many freaking times. I want to get through it now. I want the new Loomians. Will Loomian ever come to Xbox? It probably will in the future. It's just not very high priority right now. But yeah, I do understand as well that Loomian Legacy has a lot of cutscenes and a lot of text dialogue, which some people don't like. I get that. Some people don't really care for the Loomian story. They just want to capture cool monsters. But Loomian is a pretty like lore story heavy type of game. So just letting you know. Will Kratos' territorial get changed? I'm not sure what it'll get changed to. I'm not sure. Doodle World's biggest mistake was making the doodles almost entirely static and lifeless. Yeah. But I'm assuming why they didn't go into like 3D models for Doodle World is so late it's easier. I mean, it's a lot easier to make sprites than it is to make a model. I do agree, though. I wish the doodles were actually animated. Like, what, Gen 4? Like, I think it was, like, Gen 4 that had, like, the best sprites, or, like, Gen 5. Even Gen 3 was pretty good, I think. I think Gen 3 had animated sprites. It's a shame that they're not animated sprites, and they're just, like, stills. That is a lot of work, especially... And also now, I don't think it's gonna be ever introduced into Doodle World, because they have so many skins. It is way unrealistic for them to do it now. Exactly, Oofus. That would have been really cool, but also it is a lot more work as well. Maybe once the story is done for Doodle World, they could maybe do like animated sprites for like the main normal versions of the Doodles. That would be really cool. I would love that. But yeah, it's been a while since I've actually played Doodle World or actually TOT. I was gonna check out the TOT Halloween events and the Christmas event, but honestly, I just don't want to play it. Yeah, you lost interest in Doodle World, Kari. I just don't have any interest to play TOT. I really just don't. I kind of want to get back into Doodle World though, because I want to go back and shiny hunt some more, get some more like 6-star hidden trait, size misprints. The only issue is Doodle World has like a gamma now, right? Is it like, it's not unreal? Is it unique? I think Doodle World has like a new shiny unique, which is like a gamma basically. Oh, so there's a lot more hunting to do. But yeah, if I do play Doodle World again, I don't know if I'll get into PvP again. It is just a lot to do for Loomian and Doodle World. I might honestly just treat Doodle World as a hunting game. Just go for the shiners. I haven't even played Doodle World's new story update still. I keep forgetting about it. But TOT, I don't think I've played it since the beach update, like the underwater update. And the reason why, it took me an entire week, one entire freaking week of non-stop AFKing in that freaking on that freaking beach to get every legendary. I was gonna do a tutorial on how to get every new Tenorian in like that beach underwater updates. It took me so long. By the time I got the final legendary, I decided, yeah, I don't want to edit this. I don't want to do any voiceover. I just deleted all of the footage I got. I finished all of the footage. And I was like, yeah, I don't care anymore. I just deleted it and just stopped playing the game. I haven't played it since. I just got so bored of the game. Because I realized I'm not playing the game. I am sitting still on the beach. I'm not even I'm not even hunting. I am sitting still, waiting for the legendaries to spawn. And my gosh, I don't want to do that. It's not fun. Also, the legendaries are way too rare, with like no game pass or whatever. Like, there needs to be a way to boost roamers or whatever in TOT. I don't know if they've done it now. Maybe they have, and I just don't know. But it was miserable. Oh, we're done with boosts. Ooh. I mean, it's the same low in TOT for shiny hunting. Like, yeah, they have a chain mechanic. And don't get me wrong, I like chaining. I like chaining more than Pitta. I think both are good, but I do prefer chaining. I think it's a little bit more interactive, and it feels more rewarding for when you actually get the thing that you find. Doodle World's chaining is a little bit too easy, to be honest. TOT chaining, I would say, is pretty almost perfect. It's been a while since I've actually played. The issue is, because the Tenorians spawn in the overworlds, you don't need to chain. You can literally AFK for shiners. You don't need to play the game. And if I'm gonna compare it to anything, I wouldn't even say it's a simulator. Like, yes, simulators you can AFK hatch, But usually in a simulator, you have to work for the currency at the very least. For TOT, you don't need to grind for anything. You can just AFK immediately. So I would say in that regard, it's worse than simulators. You don't need to chain. You can just AFK the entire way to get all of your shiners. I saw that they made some TOT thing. I haven't looked at that, so I'm not sure about that. So yeah. But yeah, it's not really fair for me to really say anything about TOT badly low because I just haven't played the game in a long time. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to return. So if you were looking forward to me to returning to the game, I'm probably not. I just don't have fun on the game, to be honest. If you have fun on TOT and you like playing TOT, then that is really cool. I'm glad you're enjoying the game. I just can't enjoy it. I just can't. I don't know why. I'm not like that interested in the story. I'm not a big fan of the voice acting. Nothing against the voice actors. I just like reading in like story games rather than listening, to be honest. It's just my preference. The monsters I'm not really attached to. There's like some cool ones, but it's like I'm not really like attached to a lot of these Loomians or Tenorians even. Like those monsters. Same for like Doodle World. Like a lot of the doodles I'm not really like that attached to. There's like some really good ones that I really like, but it's like, there's a lot of them that I'm like, I don't really care for this thing at the end of the day. But yeah. The only thing that I really like about TOT, thinking about it, from what I remember, the maps were pretty freaking good. The overworld system was good, but I think it's pretty flawed for the shiny hunting. There's just physically no reason to shiny hunt. You can just AFK for all them, which I think is a problem, to be honest. I think honestly they should just disable shinies in the overworld. That might be overkill, but that, in my opinion, that would probably fix the shiny error. Like, it forces you to chain for them at the very least. But yeah, TOT is cool. I think at the end of the day, though, yeah, I got tired of falling through the floor. At the end of the day, I just got tired of falling through the floor every time I booted up the game, which happens. They fixed it right, though, right? They have it fixed now, though, right? You don't fall through the floor anymore in TOT. Are there any TOT players in here? Again, like I said, I haven't played since, like, the beach underwater area. Which is, like, what? Was that a year ago? When was that? It's been a while. Actually, I think the fossil update was after that, right? Like, the new area with, like, the auras. I freaking hate those auras. That also... That's those dumb auras, man. I'm tired of auras. Can I say it? Am I allowed to say that? I don't freaking care about auras. Project Pokemon's aura system was god-awful. TOT's aura system, god-awful. I freaking hate it. Do not like it whatsoever. Doodle Worlds is better. I think it could be improved, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, what are you doing, Mario? What's up, bro? What about your green aura? Like green what? You plan on streaming longer? Actually, I don't really know what to do anymore. I was gonna end stream, but at the same time I realized I do need to trade for some more Titan fossils. So... does anybody want to trade Titan fossils for boost tokens? Yeah? I keep forgetting that I need Titan fossils, so I am down to trade for them now while I remembered. But yeah, I hope TOT does well. I hope Doodle World does well. I hope Loomian does well. Obviously, I've said like a lot of like negative stuff about all 3 games. Obviously, I want all of them to do well, but right now, feature capturing games on Roblox are in a pretty slow state. Is that fair? I don't want to be too harsh, but it's pretty unenjoyable. I don't enjoy playing Doodle Worlds. So like certain aspects, like hunting, I like. PvPing, I'm not really a big fan of. Battle Pass, I don't care. TOT just feels boring. It feels like it takes so long to capture something, and at the end of the day, I feel like if I want to capture something, I just AFK for it. I don't actually play the game, which is less interactive than a simulator in my opinion. So, I don't know. I hope all of the games do better in the future, though. I think every game, even Loomian, has flaws and can improve upon things. So I'm not trying to like say like, oh, both of those games are trash. Play our game, play our game, play our game. Both of those games are absolute dog water. All of them have flaws and can improve. Oh wait, I have no PC boxes, do I? Oh, how am I gonna do this? I have no PC boxes. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe I could delete a box or two of Scalavas, right? I don't need all of them. Right? Okay, I have one box. We have one box. Okay, what's the fair deal? Also, Snow Cumula 2. Will mints affect Loomians like Gleaming Halloween Dusket? We're probably gonna have two different versions of mints. We're gonna have like mints that everything can use, and they'll just give you like fewer personalities, like just nimble or just smart, maybe smart frail, and then we'll probably do like a totem mint where only Loomians that can rally can use it. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. Let me flex. Oh no. But why? Give me 500 boost tokens and I'll give you 2. What? Titans? Damn, how long did it... Wait, this isn't even yours. What do you trade for them? Boost tokens, I'm guessing? Damn. I'm guessing you traded boost tokens for these. What am I looking for? Titan fossils. Legendary fossils. Your streams are very confident. Well, I mean, I'm right now. I'm just really freaking tired, and I just want to hunt a little bit and just rant a little bit, I guess. Like, there's no like direction for the stream. Like, it's not like, oh, I have a goal for the stream. It's just like, yeah, last minute hunting. Might as well just talk, I guess, to the chat. Nice. Okay, hand him over. Hand him over. There you go, 2 Wait, is that yours as well? How did you get 3 of these? How much did you freaking hunt? But yeah, Titan fossils, baby. How many boost tokens should... You got 4? Bruh. How much did you hunt? How many boost tokens should I give for, like, 1 fossil, for example? What are the ratios I should do? Like, do I have to put a limit on, like, 4 fossils? Use, like, 1k tokens? Damn, that's a lot of hunting. 1-to-1, that's gonna get very expensive. That's gonna get very expensive. What did I do for cakes? The cakes I did 1-to-1, right? Did I? I'm pretty sure I did, right? 1-to-1's probably fine, right? 1-to-1's probably fine. Although, I can only gift 5 boost tokens at once as the lowest. So, I'm gonna have to say probably 5 fossils at minimum. Probably. You have like 100 of each? Damn. I'll probably do like 5 fossils at the minimum for trading. I think that's the only way I can really do it. Why is the event ending later? It's just the end of the event now. What do you want, Krilla? What did I miss in your chat? Roughly, yeah. Do I listen to metal music? No, not really. You can keep the bouquet. You put it. I'm not gonna take the alpha though. You can keep that. I don't want the alpha. The event's just ending. It's been up for like what, a month now? A little bit more than a month. Oh. I got 1 hand over like 50 boost tokens. Okay, bro. I don't know about that. I'll give you 10 boost tokens for that. Is that fine? I'm assuming that's fine. They're trading me. If it's like, you give me 4 fossils or like 9 fossils, I'll do like, I'll round it up to like 5 and 10 boost tokens, alright? That's fair. I work on PvP balancing for the game. So stats, moves, abilities, whatnot. Thank you. Okay. Will 414k. Will 414k. Will 414k. Okay, there you are, man. Thank you. I'm probably gonna like take all of these fossils off like every time because I don't have much box room at all. Okay, can I just do like held item, like just have one? That does not work. Damn. That kinda sucks. Looks like I got rid of all of them, Lou. Thank you. In 2022, I was really into PvP. I mean, I'm still into PvP, but I take breaks every now and then. I'm mostly waiting for Dream Teams and Season 1 right now. And then we're full in back on PvP. Damn. Nice. Rainbow with Strawberry. And Secret Ability. Damn. Bro is flexing. Also, could look one of the 2. Then we give you the freebies plus I free alphas. Yeah, but I already have like 5 or whatever alphas now. You can keep the alphas. Give me like a random Loomian Len. I don't want to take the... Also, you just donated. I don't want to take your money and then your alpha. Because I'm going to delete it. I'm not going to keep it. When his balance changes, should be in between Season 0 and 1's downtime. Damn. Nice. That's cool. Do people actually, like, if I go to a trading Discord, do people frequently, like, trade a large volume of fossils for boost tokens? Do you think it would be easier if I just did that instead? That might be easier, right? Nice. No? No, but just use your fame to get them? True. 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 Oh, they got more. Okay, that's 4, that's 8. Who's gonna keep track? Thank you. I imagine some do, but I don't see it often. Okay. That would probably be easier if I... Actually, if I go into, like... I don't think that many people... I think a lot of people have fossil titans, they just don't... People just don't trade for them. I might be able to, like, go in the Loomian trading servers and, like, just ask people for them to trade for, like, boost tokens. I think 1-to-1 would be fine. So I could probably get them fairly easy. Probably. Like, I think people are probably sitting on quite a few Titan fossils, so I could probably get my hands on a few. I mean, this person right now is just giving me all of them, like, what the heck? What rank am I in PvP? Right now I think I'm expert 3. I played a couple games off camera, off stream. My highest peak, I think is Ace 1270. I threw a lot of battles trying to use Picolio for a video, and that freaking sucked. Oh, thank you, Toracatium. Toracatium. How many did you give, Tora? I'm out. Thank you. How many did you give? So I know how many boost tokens to give. 6, 12, 16? Is that 16? 6, 12... Yeah, 16, right? I'm assuming 16. 16, nice. Okay, let me look in the chats. Tora Cat. Yeah. I'll give you 20 for that. Also, Snowy coming with the 5. So my pure nimble gleaming Halloween Dusket is useless because mints can change rare Lumia's natures. I mean, it's not really useless. You have it, so you don't need to use a mint on it. So, yeah. I mean, you have it. It's not really useless. It just means you don't need to use an item to change it to the personality that you have. If anything, like, the rarity of your Gleaming Halloween Dusket isn't really going to change. It's just going to make trading values a lot more consistent. Like, instead of trading, like, instead of the difference between, like, trading for a Gleaming Halloween Dusket that is nimble versus robust is now they all don't matter because they're all the exact same. Like, the values, I doubt, would take a hit at all. Because now, every Gleaming Halloween Dusket just becomes nimble. Like, yet it might go down a little bit, I guess, but I think overall it's probably a good thing. Just adding random value just because of personality is kind of eh. But yeah, thank you. I think you already left. Thanks, Tora. I appreciate it, man. I had to take all of these off now. Ooh. But yeah, I've talked to a lot of traders. The consensus for mints is they don't really care, to be honest. The majority, like, obviously some people are gonna care. But the consensus for the majority is they don't care. The only problem they really have an issue with is the patches, the secret ability ones. But I have something in mind to remedy that situation. So I think we're good, honestly, now. Also, could look at another 2. Favorite Animal Crossing villager. I don't think I've ever played Animal Crossing, so honestly, I could not tell you. I don't know any of them. Do you see any of Grimlines needing any changes? They are getting changes, but it's not going to be for a while. Thank you. Yeah, I'm assuming 5. Barrier 007. Barrier 007. Got it. Do I drink? I mean, I would hope everybody drinks. Right now, Red Bull. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Alcohol? I don't drink alcohol. Thank you. Any luck with the Gamma Christmas Dusket? No. Unfortunately not. I did get the Gamma Odoyaga though, which I will gladly take. I will gladly take. Yo, bro is flexing. Rainbow, I was gonna say, I got one of those. I don't have a Rainbow Wisp one. I definitely don't have a Rainbow Wisp one. Nah, I don't drink. Are the devs going to do an exclusive code reskins? Like the Vare? Probably. I don't see why not. Bro really closed out of that trade really fast. I don't remember that they were using him, I'm not gonna lie. What was it? Oh, it's a freaking long name. Springtrap Guy 137. Isn't that like a FNAF thing? Thank you. I appreciate it. Can't release all of those. Is that a FNAF reference? I'm assuming it is. I don't know. I haven't really played FNAF since like the very first one. Made the username when he was 10. Oh. That makes sense now. I've had my username. I mean, I made a slight change. My very first username was Jammy. The exact same. You say it the exact same way, but it's Jammy. Jammy. Whereas the only thing I changed was the second M to an I. So it's Jammiy. But yeah, I've used like the exact same username since I was a kid. This would just be my one username. It was like, yep, got my username for life, locked it in. Oh, bro is flexing. Damn, man, damn. Nice. I don't know what HP traded me. Offer, please? Oh, I don't need any of those, man. I'm sorry. I'm not really, like, looking to trade. I just want video stuff, to be honest. I just want the Titan fossils to make a video reviving 3,000 fossils. Bro is flexing. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Nice. Here, I got you, bro. I got you. Let's see, where is it? Okay, in that slot. Do I have a Char Onyx at all? I do. Char Onyx. I got that. The freaking Sea Scorpion thing. I got that. El Iguana, I do have one. I don't know which PC box I put it in, though. This one. There we are. Oh, he really flexing now. He really... Whoa! Wait. Where's my... It's probably further up, right? Where's my crown Loomians? Here we are. Wait, which one's this? Is this the first one? Oh, very nimble, foolish, clumsy. Wait. Is it this one? Nope. This one. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's this one. Oh! Oh! No! No! Don't let him cook. Do not let him cook. No. Heck no, man. Heck no. Nice. Why are they all cephalopses, bro? Why is one tender? Oh, whoops. They're getting deleted, I'm just letting you know, okay, so... He got 3 Gamma Ursols and he only bought 80? Bruh, is he live right now? Is he live? He is? Damn. I'm gonna steal his Duskitland. I'm gonna go back into the overworld and just go get a Duskit first encounter. Damn, bro, it's flexing Lumellos over here. How many of the freaking Lumellos do you have? Why do you have 3? 4, I mean. Oh, Rainbow Wisp. Okay, that one makes sense. Why do you have the other ones? Bro really likes Lumello. He really wants his Gamma Duskit? Damn. I mean, he can trade for it. He did get something pretty rare. Has he got someone lined up for a trade? Okay, shocking lock 31. Okay, I see you're I see you're a Joltu fan. Damn. Shocking lock 31. How many did he give me? 5, right? I remember you were getting a Lumello tank with poison barbs. Bro, that is so old. I'm gonna make like an updated guide on every Loomian once season 1 starts, okay? So, yeah, daily videos are coming back. I just needed dream teams. I needed rank. I can do so many videos now. I basically have gone like dark for like the last year. I've been waiting for dream teams. I just wanted dream teams so it'll be way easier to make videos. Do Little Cup? Yeah, I can do Little Cup. I can do wheel videos much easier because I can just put them in the wheel. It sucks though because we don't have all of the reskins yet, and I kind of want the reskins as well for the wheel videos, or some of them. But yeah, content-wise, Loomian for PvP is popping off. Damn! You can keep it, man. You can keep it. I don't want to take stuff from you. I'll just have to delete it. I just don't have PC box room. I appreciate it, Lou. Does Dream Teams work with rank? No. But I mean, like, I can do, like, my showcase videos in Dream Team so I don't have to make the Loomian. But then I can do, like, videos on ranked. Like, I can see, like, oh, can I get Ace tier with Cinemoth? Like, those type of videos. Like, those Wolfie videos. Yoink! Those are mine. Those are mine now. Nice. Why is this an offensive Gargolem? What did you do? You're looking on the two. Let's Blitzwing. Give freebies? Fine. Fine. Get Raf to hold a Dream Team tournament? I don't want the bouquet. Keep the bouquet. If you don't take the bouquet out, I'm just gonna exit the trades. There we are. I'll take the freebie though. I don't want like the extra item. I just don't need them. I wouldn't mind if like we hosted like a tournament from my Discord. I don't know how many people would be interested though. And if I was gonna do a tournament, like if I was hosting it, I kind of would want to react to like every battle, but I know that's not realistic at all. Like, at all. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna join other people's tournaments just so I can make videos out of them. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna win a lot of them, I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably gonna join some tournaments with some really freaking dumb teams and see how far I can get with them. But they might make for funny videos. You could just get them to record. Yeah, but making like a requirement to record your battles is kind of weird. And then everybody's gonna have like a different resolution. Am I being very nitpicky? Yes. What the heck? One? How do I give you one boost token? How do I give you one boost token? How do I do that? 50? I mean, clearly he doesn't need 50. He has a lot of them. How do I gift him one boost token? Do I just give him 5? He exited the trade so fast. I didn't even get his username. Do I just give him 5? Mia wa GUK1. I guess I'll give him 5. He didn't give me anything else. 50 is only the fair amount. Whoa. If I could, I would. I'm not that rich in Robux, okay? You go scammed, I go scammed. I think we'll leave the stream off there, Lou. If you have like a large amount of fossils, like maybe like 20 plus? If you, yeah, we'll say like 20 plus. If you have like 20 or more fossils, feel free. And if you want to trade, you don't obviously have to give them to me. But if you want to trade them for boost tokens, hit me up on Discord, I guess. And I'll try and get around to as many people as I can. But I am probably going to go to bed soon. So it'll probably be a different day. But I'll keep track of those messages. So yeah, I'm going to leave the stream off here, Lou. I'll see you big noobs later.